Good morning. Morning. Number seven. Number seven this morning. And for Mama, you're number one. Give me number seven this morning. Niffy, you're number one on my screen. Give me number seven. Seventh person to say hello. Niffer, you made it to number one. Magic Mush is number two. We're doing a countdown. I need number seven. Sean is three. Herbie is four. Number seven. Free is five. CCS is six. And this is largemouth. This is largemouth. This is largemouth. Watch this, largemouth. Watch this. It's that easy, bro. It's that easy. It's that easy to qualify. This is largemouth. Just got himself on the board. Good morning, Doc Jolie. We're going to talk to you here shortly, publicly. This is tea. Good morning, Laura. I see that you got a slot on the board yesterday with Brock. Congratulations. Congratulations to Aaron and to MDK and to Laura. And this is largemouth. Okay. Be caller number seven, right? Billy D, you remember those radio shows we used to watch? Listen to. That's what I needed. I needed caller number seven today. Okay. So caller number seven was largemouth, and boop, largemouth. He's on the board. Now the professor has, as many of you know, the professor has traveled the face of the globe. He's traveled the face of the globe. And one of his favorite things to do in each of the countries that he went to was to pick up their provincial proverbs. Okay? And he got one. He has one for us today. Give me five people that are ready for the international proverbs from Professor's Proverbs. Are you guys ready? Should I wait for more people, Rusty? Sharon says, no, go now. Dumbbud is like on it. Yeah. You guys ready? Okay. The professor's got one for you right here. Professor Proverbs. Now, here's the deal. The first person to get this correct, to tell me what country this proverb is attributed to, will move to a spot on the board. We're filling this board up, by the way. As soon as it's full, we spin. All right, here we go. Proverb. Don't take another mouthful before you have swallowed what is in your mouth. Don't take another mouthful before you have swallowed what is in your mouth. Go. India, Chinese. That my dad said that. Billy D is correctly. Bill D. That's a Mongolian proverb. Wait a minute. Did I just mess it up? I think I did. I gave the answer. Whoops. I gave the answer. Oh, Lady K, you're gonna it. Lady K gets it. Lady K, I'm giving it to you because you're the first Madagascar on pop screen. I actually thought, I forgot it wasn't Mongolian, it's Madagascar. Lady K, you're on the board. Oh my goodness. How could I mess that up? Here we go, Lady K. Lady? I can't believe I did that. I showed the answer. That's what you call dumb, bud. Okay, that's what you call dumb, bud. Good morning. I've had a rough morning. No, seriously. I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you. You know, it's rough when you're on a Zoom meeting at 8:30. Lady K, you're on. Madagascar. Don't take another mouthful before you have swallowed what is in your mouth. Those Madagascarians, they, Sharon, but why? Why don't you just keep shoving it in there? Happy West Virginia Day, and then you guys, your comments right now are cracking me up. So I had an 8:30 this morning Zoom call. Who likes Zoom? Give me a couple of likes up here, please. 43 people, only 22 likes. Come on, come on, come on. Who likes Zoom? I actually like meeting in person better. How can you be charming on Zoom? Trevor, you think? It's hard to be like, give them your, your rigmarole. Give them, you lose a lot of context, right? It just, and then I'm all worried about my camera angles. I keep moving the camera around. Wait, make sure I look. I'm like all camera angle guy. Wait, I don't want to be over. I don't want to be on a Zoom like this. I don't want to be on Zoom like that. Some people are on Zoom. All you see is one eye, right? Trevor uses it all the time. Well, if you use it for work, it's a tool. Jolie, it's so impersonal. I wasn't scoring the points I thought I was going to score this morning. Right? I wanted to score some points with a consultant. This guy was like drier than a cracker. It was like, bro, like if I could have, like, if we could meet in person, I could give you a little punch in the shoulder kind of situation. Oh, a little rubby-dubby. We might be better pals. Dry as a cracker, okay? RX, that's creepy. RX brings it down. Zoom helps you with the scent factor. That's Zoom. You don't have to wear pants. Captain, I'm not wearing pants right now. You want to see? I'm not wearing pants right this moment. You want to see? Who wants to see? Anybody that said they want to see is creepy. They're creepy. You do not want to see. Okay? Don't be creepy. There you go, dumb butt. I don't want to see. No, you don't. Kimberly, you've been on the same Zoom call with Captain? Naked? Half naked? Freeze, like, I'll take a pass. Hard pass. I remember the first time I heard someone use that term, hard. That's a hard pass. I thought that is one of the best lines I've ever heard. Hard pass. Why is that so funny? No. I'll take pass, but hard pass. And then they've qualified a little. Now you can come along and you can say, hard pass is funny as hell. But now you can also say soft pass, and you sort of let the people down a little bit. Okay? Hard pass. Kim, you never can stand up in the middle of a Zoom call. Oh, anyways, this morning I had a Zoom call. Dry as a cracker. And I didn't get the answers I wanted. And we had to reschedule. And it just means more time taken to reach my goals. Good morning. Oh, no, sir, we can't possibly do that. Oh, no, sir, it's going to take at least another 8 weeks to make that happen. Well, sir, if you would just increase the initialization fees and, well, sir, there's also my fee. Get out of here. Get something done. Show me something. I'm tired of talking about it. All right? Initialize this fee, pal. Jeez. Are you guys getting tired of hearing about initialization fees? I am. I'm also getting tired of asking for likes. Okay? I think we should just automatically get them. We've put 2 people on the board this morning in less than 10 minutes. Boop, on the board. Boop, on the board. So, let's get with it. Hey, the website, Detroit Mush Lab. The Detroit Mush Lab website, DetroitMushLab.net. Needs more traffic. Go. I don't want to be a commercial guy. It needs more traffic. Get stuff. There's more stuff there than you've ever seen before, too. Drop over there, take a quick look, get stuff. Reach out to people, say, hey, what if I buy 8, can I get a price? Stuff like that. Come on. Get over there. There's a couple, my vendors need help. Make it happen. Okay? Dumbud, we don't ship to Canada. I'm very, very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm staying inside the United States right now. And that leads me to my next issue. So I'm talking to, I have 2 lawyers and a consultant on the phone this morning. And what are we talking about? What do you think we're talking about, Sean? Bill Flynn, I don't know. You'll have to try it again if I didn't reply. What are we talking about? We're talking about research licensing here and getting qualified as a laboratory here in Michigan for testing, psilocybin testing. We're working at it diligently on that whole license situation. And so we had the date. Things are supposed to be moving forward today. Boop, forget about it. See you August 17th. So we've got an August 17th situation that we got to worry about. Now we're moved out to then. But I posted this weekend. You guys were very serious about what we're doing here. I don't know, we have fun, and I know it looks like, grassroots, but it's bigger than that. This weekend, real quick. I posted something, and some people don't quite understand. There's so much, as our situation is growing, and I don't mean just ours here at the Mush Lab, I mean the psilocybin community is growing. Look at CNN Sunday night. Look at, it just, there's evidence everywhere, anywhere you can look. Go to the ladies' clothes stores, and half of the dresses have a mushroom pattern nowadays. That's not on accident. There's this big, huge push. But guess what comes with that? People. And people have bring their own agendas too. Let me ask you this, a real quick question. Say you've spent 30, 40,000, I don't know how much it would take, but you've spent money, good, hard-earned, your money to open a smoke shop in your town. You got a beautiful smoke shop now. Might have even taken an investor or 2 to get it to happen for you. But you've got a store, you've got a counter, you got a front door, you got a sign, you got all of that, and you have some inventory in the store. That's proud times. Took a lot of work to get there. Can you imagine having that? That'd be pretty cool, right? Let me ask you a question. If you had that, if you just, man, you got the keys and you open the place and oh man, I can't wait for my first sale to come. If that was the case for you, how long would it take for you to reach out to a somebody that you think has a bulk amount of fruit? How long would it take for you to reach out to that person and say, hey, I need to get some of what you got so we can sell it at my store under the counter? Would you do it on the first day? About a month. After about a month, you say, oh, I'd be safe to do it. I should do that. That would be a really good idea. You guys would do it in 5 minutes? Kitty would do it. Jolie, I'm with Jolie. And I have investors. You would put your whole operation at risk. Legal, completely set up, dialed in. You would put your whole operation at risk so you could sell illegal items from under the and back behind the counter. You would do that. If you're that guy, the bulk mushroom guy's an idiot to give you anything because you're the first guy to tell the cops where you got your stuff when you get busted. You're it. You're the guy. You're that. Really? You would put your whole operation and your investors' monies at risk. Are you kidding me? Could you imagine being the guy, oh, I'll be the guy to supply you. Yep, pick me to supply you. You're a dumbass. You just opened your own business and you're putting yourself at complete and total risk. Let me ask you a question. Do you think any cop in your new town, don't forget, you're in the middle of some, state that isn't legal. Who do you think, do you think they're going to send in a fake shopper? Do you think they're going to send in a detective? Do you think they're going to send in anybody to check out the new guy in town that has a license? Do you think they're going to come and check out what you're doing in your store? Of course, that's what's a part of the deal. They have to go out and make sure that you're following regulations, etc., etc. Day one, man, I got mushrooms under the counter. Anybody who want them, come out. You don't get a vape here. You can get mushrooms too. Come on, man. You would have to be A, a horse's ass. B, the bulk guy that says, yep, I want to play with you. Do you guys realize that I sent one capsule in the mail? What I'm actually doing. One capsule. We do this on faith and trust and belief in one another here. Everyone, you know how easy, you know how close to the edge we walk? on a daily basis. We commit felonies for one another. Day in and day out. So you got a new guy and a shop guy. Hey, man. Me and my investors, we just opened a new smoke shop in town. Hey, man. Why don't you, if you could send us some samples and their fire, we'll be interested in buying bulk from you. Oh gosh, I can't, I'm hurrying to send that guy a sample. I can't wait to put a sample in the mail to that guy. That's the new scam out there. That email. And some of you guys are going to go, oh man, I've been looking for somebody to get my stuff. This is a legit situation. Are you kidding me? Be careful. Did none of us learn anything from Breaking Bad? Don't fall for these stupid scams. And they sound great. Man, I can be the guy's number one salesman. Man, a supplier. I'll never have to get another buyer out. Just send them to my smoke shop guy. Your smoke shop guy you're already at risk. You just put yourself at mega fantastic, ultra bull, over the top risk. Even if the guy's legit, even if he does have a store, even if there is such a place, do you want to get in bed with that? No, you don't. Okay? So that's Pops' big lecture for this morning, because I just going over and over it in my mind. And here's the worst part about it. Is it took me I didn't even, chucklehead. That's such a good word. Stay as legit as you can, because we're already as legit as we can, as illegitimate as we can't be. Does this make any sense? Don't label stuff. Don't put strain names on things, especially if it's fruit. Fruit in the mail. Fruit in the mail, don't label it. By the time it gets to the person it's going to, that person, and the person it's coming to, you just remember this. By the way, I was on my phone this morning with a lawyer, so these are things we talk about. Don't label anything, and then here's the receiver. The person that's receiving a sent package is in an extremely, I dare say, safe place. I'll tell you why. Because you received a random package from somebody. You didn't ask for that. Somebody sent you something. Prove that you bought it from them. That's a whole nother level of investigation that at this end, we get rid of all of those sales proofs. At your end, I don't know why this person sent this to me, Mr. Postal Inspector. Deniable plausibility. That's a good one, Sandy. At your end, you're not running the risk. You aren't. People, oh my God, I'm so scared. What's going to happen? Are they going to fall? No, that doesn't happen. It's the sender that has to worry. We have a good friend on here, right here. Last week, he sends me a notice. I hadn't seen one like this, and I've been doing this for 3 years now. Sending as anonymous looking white label packages with no labeling. No, people, Pop, send me a sticker. I don't want my sticker in your box. You know what happens when they find that box and they open it? It's got my sticker in it. I don't want my sticker in your box. It's not a smart move. It's ego. That's my ego sending that, not my, oh, geez, let's play it tight. So listen. Last week, that guy sends me one of our friends here. One of our friends here says to us, sends me a photo of a notice that he had received from the post office. Goes, Pops, have you ever seen a notice like this before? He was trying to send a package, let me just put it to you this way, it's $2,000 worth of product package. And he's trying to send this package to another guy. He's been doing business like this for a long time, no problem. All of a sudden, he gets a notice from the post office. Hey, this was the most legit notice you can ever see. It was like, hey, there's a package here that we have here at the post office, and if you would like to recover it, please come in. Postal inspection. Pops, what do? I go, you never go near that post office again. You do not go try to retrieve that package. It's a loss. But that's the cost of doing business. And guess what? The guy at the mailing end, he's the one paying for the business. He doesn't get to tell the guy at the other end, sorry, you still owe me. You take the loss. I looked at that notice, I go, my God, I had never received one of these. You know, there's even fake people out there sending fake email scams and say, come pick up this package and come. Ignore every one of those. Don't reply. Don't have anything to do with it. Yeah, unfortunately, his thing was sticky icky that he was mailing. Unfortunately. And there was probably a smell factor got to him. But Pops, I did it. It was so sealed and it was this and it was that. Maybe not. Maybe not. And it's your end. Don't forget what you're asking the guy like Pops or Sandman or MVP or CCS or any of us. Don't forget what you're asking us to do for you. And we're doing it willingly because we want to build this community. We are. But dear Lord, let's be smart with one another. And the most important part, because of the depth of what we're doing. See, we talk about it, we play about it, we keep it at this high level of intellect, at the lowest level. You're going to jail, pal. It's not there yet. I get reminded of that this morning. Respect the people that you're working with. Respect the people that are taking chances with you. And that's at both ends. We couldn't be doing it if there weren't people to do it with. But that's kind of I got to get that out. Because it's so this is a slippery slope. And then guess what? Bulk, I can sell more. Be careful. Okay. Jolie. Miss Jolie, I see her here. Jolie last week I received a package from Jolie, but I didn't know it. I had this package delivered last week, and Brock was like, you know what, inside, he was like, I'm gonna put it away for Father's Day, and I'll get it out and give it to him on Father's Day. We're very discreet here. What you get from us is very discreet. Okay, let me tell you. What we send and how we send and our packaging, etc. It's complete deniability at your end. Complete deniability. It is boop. And only you and I know what it is that I sent and how and etc. And all your records, why do you pop? How come I have to send you my address every single time? Because I destroy every record that there is that you and I had something to do with each other on that transaction. It would sure be easier if I could keep the records. My old businesses, I was like, whoa, record keeper guy. This isn't a business you keep records in. This is a business that you build on trust. This is a business where you keep your word. Right? Jesus, we're not even talking now, Jesus says. We don't even want to put mycology purposes only in there or research purposes only in there. Guess why? Because then it looks like, oh, maybe there is some kind of magic-y thing in here. When you put nothing in there, most people, you could say this isn't edible. You could hold up a pack of golden teachers and tell someone it's reishi and they wouldn't know it. You could hold up a pack of magic of something albino and tell them it's lion's mane. And they'd go, oh, really? They wouldn't know. So remember that. I mean, keep your deniability. When you're working with other people, don't label them and don't set them up. Okay? Don't label them. Don't set them up. Keep everything as low key as you can. Jolie sent me this beautiful package last week, and I didn't even get a chance to open it until today, early this morning. I'm sorry, Jolie, I got it last week and it was misplaced because somebody thought, my buddy, Brock, that he was going to give me a surprise, your surprise, on Father's Day, and then he conveniently forgot. Not on purpose, by any means. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Okay, I opened it up. Give me 5 people. Give me 5 people that want to see what Jolie sent pops. Actually, I got a better one. Who wants to see what Jolie looks like? She is beautiful. All of you out there are beautiful. But this lady's like, she's pretty beautiful. How do you know? Because she sent us a picture. Right? She's beautiful. Look at this card. Absolutely beautiful card. Lovely stuff that she says to me. She's so sweet to me. And I mean that, Jolie. I love you, girl. You're so sweet. Look at this writing. I wish I could write like that. I don't even do handwriting anymore, long writing. Sean, is she single? Check it out. Check it out. I don't even do that. I just print now. So here's the picture she sent of Pops. I can't tell if that's me or if this is, let me see. This could be Kiefer Sutherland. Jolie, this could be Kiefer. It's either Pops or Kiefer Sutherland. I don't know. No, that's not Kiefer. Come on, tell me what actor that is. It's not Kiefer. I'm like, who is that? Seriously. If it's not, no, it's not. Who is that? Give me some. It's me. No way. You took a picture of. That is a crack up. It's a Blondie Pops. I didn't know I'd look like that if I went to the Brad Pitt. Pop on Miami Vice. It's Vanilla Ice. That's it. That's who I'm looking for. It's Paul Newman. No. Matthew McConaughey. It is cute as hell, but I can't tell myself into it. It's like, who is that? Come on, Vanilla Pop. I think it's Vanilla Pop. I'm full of big vanilla. It's full of Vanilla Pop. I'm framing this. It really looks like you. It's going up on a board. Vanilla Pops. Full on. That's it. I love this. It's so wonderful for somebody to take the time and make something like that for me. Okay, and then you guys want to see her, right? You guys want to see Pretty Jolie? Look how pretty that lady is. Okay. That looks like, geez, there's so many movie star ladies this could look like. I Lost Steve is going, wow. Isn't this a pretty lady? Yup. Be tripping. Damn, she hot. I love it. See, Jolie? I like the guys looking at you. She didn't know I was going to do that, by the way. She didn't have a clue. All right? This is not bad. Surfer Pops, Vanilla Pops, and Pretty Jolie. Thank you, Jolie. I'm going to treasure these, especially now that I'm Vanilla Pops. Okay, Point Break Pops. Exactly. That is exactly it. I'm on Point Break on that one. And then she said, thank you so much. I don't even know why. This is my Father's Day gift, I think. Beautiful book. I love Khalil Gibran. You guys do too. Hardcover. Look at that. Khalil Gibran. You guys know this guy. This book is to Chris. Please enjoy this book as much as I have. Yours, Jolie. And this book is a little ancient. It's a little on the ancient side. Thank you, doll. 2 beautiful t-shirts. I haven't unfolded them, but you can tell they're going to be gorgeous, and that's one of my favorite colors right there. 2 beautiful t-shirts. Look at this one. Jolie, I can't believe how much you sent me. Thank you, sweetheart. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And I'm sorry it took me so long to get to this and open it. It was hidden from me until Sunday. And then here we are. I wanted to show it to you live. Okay, to tell you how much I appreciate you and our friendship. We have a growing, wonderful relationship, Jolie and I. Tell them it's true, Jolie. Tell them it's true. You and I, we have a growing relationship. I like that girl. Let's talk about mycology for a minute. Yeah, very sweet lady. Very sweet. A lot of really nice thoughts and things just a sweet, sweet person. I'm pleased to know her, and many of you here. Many. Right, dumb bud? I get so much back, it's not even funny. I get so much back, forget about it. We're talking about Mycology 101, beginning mycology. We're going to cover that for the next 10 minutes or so. We're going to do a little reading, then we're going to do a final get another person for the board. But we had been talking about the origins of mycology, trends in mycology, how are mycology and mycelia different? Those are things we covered last week out of this article. What we had planned on picking it up is at this area right here. What makes a fungus? Is that interesting to you guys? What makes a fungus? All fungi share a handful of common characteristics. In taxonomy, fungi are an entire kingdom of life. They're now qualified as an entire, fungi is its own kingdom. Animal kingdom, plant kingdom, fungi kingdom. I think that's really cool. We have our own kingdom. At the most basic level, fungi have eukaryotic cells. This means that the cells have a nucleus. This differentiates them from prokaryotic bacteria. Fungi are also multicellular. This separates them from eukaryotic bacteria. So fungi is a more complex system. Animals and plants are other groups with eukaryotic cells. Fungi are different from animals because fungi can't move. They also reproduce by spores rather than sexually. There's not a contact and an action and it's just a spore, and it lays in a dormant capacity to either be activated or not. But they don't get to have the fun part. Fungi are distinct from plants because fungi can't make their own food via photosynthesis. So fungi can't qualify as a plant because plants make their own food through photosynthesis. Fungi don't. Boop, you're not a plant. Instead, fungi absorb their food from their surroundings. This process is called, what's it called? What's that process called? Where it's absorbing its food from the surroundings. What's that process called? I don't expect you to know, but maybe you do. It's not called colonization. It's a good guess. Real good guess. For a fungi to eat. Osmosis is a very good guess too. No, it can't be photosynthesis because that's what plants do. It's not absorption. Those are good guesses though, honestly. The answer is decomposition. They absorb their food from their surroundings. This process is called decomposition. I lost you, got it. Lichen are unusual kinds of fungus. They are symbiotic, and they obligate their relationship between a species of algae and a species of fungi. Where do lichens fit into the tree of life? Beats me, the author says. By far, the largest order of fungi is ascomycetes. Ascomycetes. This contains the vast majority of named fungi species. Okay, I'm going to read a couple more of this. Is this interesting to you guys? I like just the fact that we know this. How do fungi, how do fungi eat? Through the process of decomposition. They absorb food from their surroundings, both in the air and whatever they're substrated onto. That's where their food source comes from. From biotechnology to addiction therapy, mycologists cover a wide variety of topics. Fungi touch many aspects of our lives. They are in our daily food, our backyards, and our medicine. Here's a quick overview of some of the topics mycologists study. Edible fungi is one of the areas that mycologists study. Edible fungi. I'm sure you've eaten a lot of mushrooms if you've made it this far into the article. Mushroom cultivation is a booming business as more people turn to plant-based diets and as more people turn towards it for medical purposes, for mental health. However, outside of a handful of species of fungi, most edible fungi species must be wild harvested. This species includes the true delicacies like chanterelles and truffles and morels. Mushrooms don't only taste. Oh, that sounds really cute, Carlotta. Tell them, send us a picture. Mushrooms don't only taste delicious, they are super healthy too. A recent study determined that daily mushroom consumption, listen to this. Are you afraid you're going to get cancer? You know, you cancer, like, oh my God, I have like cancer fear people. I know people like that. They have, what's it called? Cancer phobia, right? Daily consumption of mushroom is linked to a 45% decrease in cancer. 45, that's almost 50. 50% chance you don't get cancer if you eat some mushrooms. Wow. 50%. Wow. Some emerging health food trends include the Arctic fungus superfood chaga. Chaga. We'll look into chaga here this week, maybe. There's a whole thing we should know about chaga. Right, Mike Barball? Give me some more mushrooms. Mycology and the environment. That's another area mycologists study. Fungi perform crucial roles in our environment. Every ecosystem needs, if you're an ecosystem, what do you need? Well, one of the things that you need for sure is a decomposer. You need something to get rid of the dead stuff. Otherwise, the dead stuff's just going to sit there and pile up and pile up and pile up. And, you know, pretty soon you're a pile of dead stuff in your ecosystem. So in an ecosystem, you got to get a decomposer down at the bottom of the system, right? He sits down there and he's absorbing, I'll get rid of all your I decompose all this stuff. So every ecosystem needs a decomposer. Decomposers are organisms that break down material. Without decomposers, logs and dead animals would never rot into the earth. I have a pile of logs around. Fungi are essential decomposers in the ecology of many habitats. Fungi also, this is huge. What was that movie that they had recently? That mushroom movie? Help me. I'm not remembering the title. The mushroom movie that they did. The beautiful special effects. Not Last of Us. That was the show. You know which one I'm talking about, where the guy spent like years filming mushrooms opening and stuff. No. Why am I drawing a blank on that? No. There it is, Nerdy's got it. Fantastic Fungi. That's it. Fantastic Fungi. Thank you, TM and Royce and the rest of you. You know what I was talking about. Fantastic Fungi. Do you remember in Fantastic Fungi that we saw the actual breakdown of the fungi and what it was doing? It's a fantastic movie for that. Yeah, you just finished, Trevor. What a great movie. I need to go back and watch it again. But here's what it did, what it taught me, that movie. Many things. But one of the things that you don't really realize is that the Mycology, which is our mycelium below the surface, it's connecting roots from plants to plants. And it sends electrical signals or some kind of carbon signal, something, signals from one plant's roots to another. Is all done through the Mycology network. In a forest or in a large woods, there's a mother tree. I never knew this. There's mother trees. And she sits there and she's probably the healthiest and she's got like some deep root connections. She's got her carbon going out. She has her Mycology everywhere. And she feeds out to, oh, there's a tree over there that's looking a little sick. Through the Mycology network, she sends signals to the other trees in the neighborhood. Send that guy help. She also makes decisions. She looks around, she looks at the tree, go, nope, that one's not going to make it. Through the Mycology network, they send out signals, say, cut off help to that one. That one, I'm sorry, that tree's going to wither and die. We got to let it go. We got to spend our carbon and Mycology energy on each other and back and forth and keep us growing. It is so awe-inspiring. It is beyond my ability to even comprehend what's actually happening out there in nature on a daily basis while I sit around and worry about my ego. What color is my sticker gonna be? I gotta have a cooler sticker than that. I mean, come on, man, my slap has to look cool. Meanwhile, Mom Tree is taking care of the whole frickin' woods through the Mycology network. Watch that movie, it'll explain it much, much better than Pops is doing. Fungi aid in plant growth. With the exception of the pea family, plants can't make their own nitrogen. Nitrogen is an absolutely critical element plants need to grow. Mycology can convert nitrogen present in our atmosphere to the kind of nitrogen usable by plants. It's giving nitrogen it's taking nitrogen out of our atmosphere, decomposing it, and it's sending it into the plants that need nitrogen that can't make their own. Thank you, Mycology. The plants use this nitrogen, and in turn, the plants use this nitrogen, and in return, give them more Mycology energy. These symbiotic relationships increase the biodiversity and resilience of ecosystems on our planet. Great stuff. We're going to talk one more here. Medical mycology. That's an area mycologists are studying. Medical mycology. Now, this isn't the same as therapeutic mycology. That's another one. Medical mycology is down at the level of penicillin, man. Penicillin. We should all be thankful for fungi because they are directly responsible for the increase in the human lifespan. The discovery of penicillin in 1928 had profound consequences on the human species. Penicillin works by distracting the enzyme in bacteria that produce cell walls. This distraction results in dead, disease-causing bacteria. Penicillin led to the antibiotic revolution. These drugs were a large part of increasing the human lifespan by nearly 30 years in places such as the United States. Penicillin in the US is responsible for increasing our lifespan up to 30 years. We are dying in our 60s and 70s before, now it's the 90s and 100s. Thank you, mushrooms. Thank you, myceliae. Thank you, fungi. There's more to this article. We'll pick it up tomorrow. There's 2 or 3 more paragraphs that we want to cover. But we're going to, we'll get to that tomorrow. And then later this week, I want to we've done this once before, but we're going to cover it a little towards the end of this week. Production planning in your home mycology farm. I want you to do some production planning, not just willy-nilly, oh, I throw a few tubs together now and then. That is not how nature works. And if you want to be the most efficient that you can and get the most out of what you're doing, then we can teach you how to strategize it a little bit, okay? Because the best tactics in the world go nowhere without some strategy. Let's read one little reading here before we go. How's everyone doing today? It's been a good thing here today. I missed you guys yesterday, but I want to give Brock his Mondays. Brock, he really looks forward to hanging out with you guys on Mondays. And now that we're back to YouTube, I wanted to get back to where he still did the Monday show. So you guys make a huge difference in his life. I mean, he comes out of, and he's good for a week. He's got his fix. So good job. Our strength will continue if we allow the courage. No, I'll start over. Thank you guys for that. Okay? Our strength will continue if we allow ourselves the courage to feel scared, weak, and vulnerable. Wow. That almost doesn't make sense. It makes so much sense. I really appreciate you guys saying that about him. Our strength will continue if we allow ourselves the courage to feel scared, weak, and vulnerable. Doesn't make sense, but it makes so much sense. This is a prayer for the ages. In fact, it helps to define weakness in spiritual terms as any habit of mind or heart that prevents us from seeing things exactly as they are. That's weakness in spiritual terms. If you can't see things for exactly what they are, you're experiencing spiritual weakness. Blindness. You're experiencing spiritual blindness. These are the blindness that continually keep us from truth, oneness, and compassion. Listen. This is good. There's 2 good paragraphs coming in. I'm not going to interject my thoughts. I'm just going to read. We are all frail. We all make mistakes. We all fall prey to 1,000 emotions and exaggerations. But these things make us rich, not weak, if we are willing to face them squarely. In truth, it is not the tissue of our humanity that defeats us, but rather our refusal to accept who we are and live according, including the limitations. Underneath it all is blindness in its many recurring forms, and it's the cause of the most cruelty. For it is during those moments, the blind moments, when we think we see so clearly that we break things that are irreplaceable, not even knowing how precious they were. After breaking many things in my life, hearts, heirlooms, robin's eggs, I am humbled to admit that the only difference I see on earth between being strong or being weak is the honesty with which we face ourselves, accept ourselves, share ourselves, blemishes and all. Repeat last line. I am humbled to admit the only difference I see on earth between being a strong person and being a weak person is being able to admit it, face yourself, who you are, how you are, with the limitations that you have, all the blemishes you have, be okay with it. Don't be blind. Face ourselves, accept ourselves, and then finally, what do you do with it? You can say, I faced myself. Oh, I accept myself. Oh, really? What do you do when you accept yourself? What's the final act of accepting yourself? Sharing it. What's the point of sitting around selfishly? I accepted myself. I'm selfish on the couch all by myself now. I feel great. My life is, I'm all together. You know what you do when you accept yourself? All your blemishes, everything. There, Anthony, you graduate. I love it. You graduate into the sharing college. Now it's just time to share. So beautiful reading today. Thank you. Let's do a final giveaway. We're going to pick numbers between 1 and 50. You can name 3 of them at one time on a line. Okay, I'm going to spin the thing right now. The first person to guess the number that I have between 1 and 50 is going to move forward to the spin round. Go. 1 and 50. You can say up to 3 of them at one time on a line. Okay? You guys are starting to get some good answers there. Up to 3 at one time on the line. I haven't seen the answer yet. There it is, Holly. Holly has it, 42. Holly, you got it correct, my dear. Holly with the 42. Holly, let me give you a quickie, though. Hold on. Holly, I'm going to make you an offer. Holly, instead of your spot on the board, on the spin wheel, I'd be willing to send you this. It's slices of freeze-dried, I think there's about 3 grams here. Freeze-dried squat in slices. So I can send you this, or I can put your name on the board. Which would you like, Holly? Now, you remember if what we got on the board, what we won last week was quite a bit more than this. Free knows how amazing these are. Those, by the way, bro, those were great pictures you sent us. Thank you. Which one's Holly going to take? Tough one? Let's go with the board. Holly, you're on the board, dear. Let me put you on while you watch. Okay, here we go. Let's get Holly up there. So we have Laura D, MDK, Aaron, Largemouth, Lady K, and Holly. We'll get the rest of these filled this rest of this week. Okay? We tried to give something away today, but Holly didn't want it. Holly said, I don't want that. I don't want that thing. Who wants it? Free. Free. Give this away to somebody. You know how good they are. Free, I want you to give, Jolie, I sent you something. Just like this. Free. Free, you decide. Before we go, Free is going to just, because he already knows how good they are. He got some. He was out there on a paddleboard. Free the angel, and there's no pressure. There's no pressure, Free. But it's up to Free to give this away. Free, who are you giving this to? Free, who are you giving it to? Free's sandwich look amazing, right, Higgs? Free, who are you going to give this to? No pressure. Free, my boy. Everybody's Free's best friend. I love putting people on the spot. Free says pick a number between 1 and 75. Pick a number between 1 and 75. Free's giving this away. There he goes. Let's just start flying numbers at him. Cap, he didn't say 3 numbers between it. Free's giving it away. All right? That's fun. Are we having fun here? Everyone's, wait, I have a chance? The answer was 33. It looks like, who got it? Ronnie? Who got it? Is Ronnie the first 33? No, RX. RX ones. I see RX. Congratulations, Ryan. Ryan boop, Ryan bop, Ryan boop. Ryan, we're going to send these to you from Free, and they're free. We're not going to charge you for them. Okay? I need your address. At the DetroitMushLab.net, and Free and I will send these to you. Okay? Hey, Free, thanks for playing, and thanks for giving those away. Might have to take care of you later this week. Would you guys get out of here, please, and go enjoy your day and be kind and good to everybody that you run into today? Jolie, you're beautiful, and thank you for your wonderful gifts and friendship. And thanks for listening to me tell you guys not to get ripped off here and not to hurt each other, and to remember to be impeccable in business with one another. We could send each other to some really bad places if we didn't. Okay? And we're trying to do the exact opposite. We're trying to send each other to the moon, not to the other situation. All right? No lockups around here. So you guys have a beautiful day. And then we read a little bit of mycology. We're going to keep studying together, growing, learning together. Have a beautiful day. I'm going to scroll everybody out now. Niffer Mama and Shawnee and Magic Mush, thank you. And Billy Flynn and Herbie Werby Kabop and Cleany and Jolie, thank you. And Slingy and MDK and Anthony. I love it when you say that part because I know exactly what part we're talking about. Trevor, there you are, you monkey funky. Adrian and I lost you, and Holly, have a beautiful day. Jimmy Max and Hippie the kitty, meow. Laura Divine, have a divine day. Liddy Ladran, and I lost you, and Big Al and Rasta. You to the doc. And Benny Ben and Saska Mojo and Free, have a great day. And Billy D and Poncho. And Mike Baraball and JC and Dumb Bud. I don't think you're that dumb. Sandy, had a great day. And Holly and Jesus Christ and Silly Gal and Mike Baraball and Carlotta. And Flying Wing and MDK and Lady K. K's everywhere. Carrie, Craig, okay. Herbie Von Werby, Kabop K. Hager Bump K. No. Jesus Christ in Australia. Ronnie Boss and Jimmy Max and Sharon Sparks and Alan. And Great Unknown and Nerdy and Captain. Cannabinoid, and CCS and Paige and MVP and Holly, Choop. Hey, Choopy. And Kimberly, have a fantastic day, kid. Street Eat, there's my big guy. Jesus Christ, not that kind of KKK, all right? One of my favorite scenes in the movies is Joe Pesci. Was it Goodfellas? I don't know. Joe Pesci, when he would do that, KKK. I can't even do it. Hilarious stuff, okay? EMT and Mike borrow a ball. Okay, Holly, thank you. And Dummy and Jesus Christ and Pops, peace. Be good to each other, but be good to yourself too.